Hey, my name's Tania, and Gucci thinks I love him. Hi, my name is Tania, and Gucci thinks that I love him. Thinks that I love him. Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Tania Deshawn Writes. And today we're supposed to have a book review, but I didn't read my book because, let me take this off, because I didn't understand it. Let me show you what the book's supposed to be. So this book is supposed to be In the Mecca by Gwendolyn Brooks, but this is not a beginner poetry book. This is definitely one of those books you want to sit with to like fully understand. All I know is I was like, who is Pepita? Why is she gone? And then I found out and I was like, my feelings are hurt. But we're gonna get into that later. So today I wanted to start off with a poetry book haul. Look at this stuff. Yeah. So we have Actually, I'm going to start with the books that I've already read. So if you are new to the channel and you haven't watched the other book reviews, go do that. The first book that we did was The Book of Light by Miss Lucille Clifton. If you don't know her, check her out. Okay. The next book that we did was Teaching My Mother How to Give Birth by Warsan Shire. Clearly, by all of this, she's one of my favorite poets. Point blank, period. You probably also know her from the Beyonce videos. And then Black Girl Call Home was our last one by Jasmine Mans, who is a beast. So we're going to get into some other books that we'll eventually get to throughout the year. Besides Gwendolyn Brooks In the Mecca, the next book. Let's see, what should we do? This one I've already read, so this is going to be from one of my easy weeks, but this is called Living Room by June Jordan. This one was highly political. There's this poem in here that I love. We'll get into that tea too, but how does it go? OMG. OMG. I can't find it. But basically the poem is like, it's a terrible time to be ... and it'll be like black. That's a writing prompt, okay? This might be a writing prompt that I post later. And then this one was gifted to me by a friend, and she's special. He, they, it is special. And it's Oh Africa, Where I Baked My Bread by Lance Jeffers. I haven't gotten into this, but get into this traditional African art cover. This is gonna be amazing. And then I'm excited. So I'm in a workshop with Queen Sheba. She's a Grammy nominated artist. She's really dope. She's extremely intelligent, business savvy. It's changing the game for me, and it's very encouraging. And like, I could say so much about her, but anyways, I'm in this workshop and I'm meeting other poets, and one of the poets that I met is Jay Catrice, and I bought her book called Poetic Insanity, Sometimes Words Can Drive You Crazy, and we're going to get into that because one of the things I also want to encourage is reading your local poets, okay? Like, we get it, these big poets, like these folks are amazing, but do not forget about your local poets, including myself. So yes, so we're gonna keep going. And then the other poet that I'm excited about is Safia, and I do not want to butcher your name, so out of pure respect I'm not gonna pronounce it, but what I will do is zoom in so y'all can get into this book. Yeah, I love her. She is the reason why I attempted to learn how to read Arabic. All I know is Marhaba, Kif Halik, and I'm pretty sure you can watch that on the Arabic version of a soap opera. So yeah, I tried. What else do I know? Shukran. I don't even know what that means anymore, but she tried. This one, extremely excited about. This is A Perfect Black by Crystal Wilkinson. So Crystal Wilkinson was my poetry teacher, poetry professor when I went to Berea, and she also changed the game for me because that was like, I think Crystal was the first full-time artist that I met, and I knew she was an artist, like, so that definitely changed a lot for me, and it's like, oh, Black people can do this. So it helped me address that limiting belief. So yeah, that's our poetry book haul. I don't know how other people do their book hauls. I really don't go on YouTube like that. But here it is. I know y'all like to see the book stacked up, so I'm gonna let y'all be satisfied in the stack of poetry. She thick. Okay. But moving on to life updates. Welcome to the life update portion of the call. So, one of the things I want to share with you all is how my life and perspective has changed lately. I've been going to a new church and it's just taught me a whole lot. So today's sermon was about use it or lose it. It was based on the parable of talents. If you're not familiar with that, I'm going to refer you to the Bible. It's Matthew 25 verses 14 through whenever it ends. For us, we cover 14 through 30. That very well might be the whole parable. But anyways, so basically he was talking about the spiritual law that if you don't use the talents that you have, you will lose them. And God is not going to multiply what you're doing if you're not using your talents. And I really took that to heart. Like, I really need to use my gifts because I really don't see myself doing anything other than writing or anything other and writing is a massive field. So I have a vision, my long-term goal that's not just sitting at a desk all the time. But for the basis, writing is my calling. And one of the things I took away from it is that I need to start putting my stuff out there more, putting my work out there more instead of just waiting. And this is something we talked about in the last video briefly. So, with all that said, I am starting a Medium page, and a Medium is like a blog page. And so today I will be publishing my poem, Anointed Eyes. I actually was asked to perform it at a conference not too long ago. And it was a phenomenal experience. It was very encouraging. And so what I want to tell you guys is to look at the little comment section, not the comment section, the box below. I'm going to post the link. And I want you guys to go share it. If you love it, if anything resonates with you, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube. I want you to go to Instagram. Find me on Instagram. Follow me. I need you guys to really show some support and love as I'm on this journey. It's very encouraging for me, and hopefully I can encourage you. So if you're someone who's on your journey of writing, of just following whatever your calling is, use it or you're going to lose it. And once you use it, God is going to multiply it. I'm excited to see how God is going to multiply in my life. And I'm not in a rush because I want to make sure that I'm conquering my territory before I move on to something else and make sure that I'm carrying, the maturity that I need. But I wanted to update you guys. And consistency is something that has been a challenge for me in the past. And I want to honor the Sunday uploads, even though I wasn't prepared this week. So this is what you got this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you use your talents, because the law is that if you do not use what you have, you will not get more. If you bury your talent, you will not get more. And before I leave, one of the things that he was saying is that a lot of the times it's fear that stops you. Fear puts power into believing what the enemy can do to us. And you already have victory. So, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Oh my gosh, what else? That sermon was amazing. It was awesome. I don't know if you can tell, but it changed my life. I think I'll be talking about this for at least a month. So get ready. I'm just letting you know how it is. What else? I'm so happy that I don't have to attend virtual church anymore. I love it. If y'all still doing, I completely understand. But I needed a pew. I needed a pew to sit in, and I think I knew that. So I'm so grateful for my church. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, though, because I don't know who's watching. I might have a little stalker. You never know. So, yeah, y'all stay blessed, prosperous. Y'all eliminate the fears in your life, Life is so meaningful, and you're meaningful, and you have purpose. All right, I'm done because I think I'm rambling at this point. Don't be afraid. I've said that before, but don't be afraid. What did he say in the sermon? He said, God called you to live a radical life, not a safe and mundane life. All right, so go to my Medium. I'm posting it, Anointed Eyes. The first line of the poem is What is the difference between a mountain and a molehill when your body gives out? And if you want to know the answer to that, go check out my Medium.